Hello, students. Liberal Ed here with another update. And this one comes from Mr. Blowum. And he writes, Dear Liberal Ed, love the scarf. Thank you. Is it true that the Democrats initiated a hate crime against the homosexuals? Well, Mr. Blowum, that's a really good question. And you are correct. Okay, we introduced legislation for hate crime for the homosexual community. Okay, partly because we need their vote and we need to do something that shows that we care about their vote. Okay, so what we did was we introduced hate crime, okay, which is kind of funny actually, and personally I'm surprised it passed, but we really care about the votes and we had to show that. So, and here's what happens, okay? Let's say you're a hater and you're walking down the street, okay? And you see somebody and you're just so mad that you beat the crap out of them, okay? You just rip them apart, bam, bam, slap, pinch, ow! That kind of stuff, okay? You go to court, you get in trouble, okay? Here's the kicker. The person in court that you bitch slapped and beat up, I'm just, he says, I'm gay. And then the court says, you're gay? Hold your nose for this one because here's the deal. If you didn't realize the man or boy was gay and you kick the crap out of him because you hate him and he says he's gay in court, you get an extra 5 years tacked onto your sentence for a hate crime. Because you didn't hate him because you don't beat people up because you hate them, right? That doesn't make sense. Obviously you care about them, so you beat them up because you don't hate them. Why would you beat them up if you hate them, right? But if they're gay, you tack on an extra 5 years. That's the hate crime, right? Now here's what's even more funny, right? Let's face it, the gay community, they care about people and they're just so loving and they care, okay? It's not a violent community. You don't have people bitch slapping other gays, right? And if they did, they can't be prosecuted for a gay crime or a hate crime, right? Because they're gay, right? It's not like, you know, they're a heterosexual beating up a homosexual. We've given the hate crime only to the heterosexuals, all right? And here's the kicker. I mean, it's obvious Democrats don't beat up homosexuals because we need their vote and we care about them, right? It's always those bastard Republicans, right? And when they go to court, if they only stood up and said, but Your Honor, I'm gay also, it wouldn't apply to them because gays don't get beat up by other gays and they don't get charged with hate crimes, okay? Because they're gay. How could and then as soon as the judgment is over, they can walk out and say, I renounce my gayship. Okay, I am not a homosexual anymore. I've changed. All right. And then they wouldn't get charged with the hate crime. But it's it's bad legislation, but we get the vote and we care about the homosexuals. Okay. We say we care about the homosexuals, but we really don't. I mean, we put up with them because we need their vote, and if we lose the gay population, we would never win because the Republicans have 40% of the population and Democrats have 40% of the population, and if we lose that 1%, we only have 39, and we lose. So we put up with them. Like President Bill Clinton. Right. I felt the pain of those homosexuals, and I did not have relations any kind with a homosexual, just for the record. And what he did was he introduced Don't Ask, Don't Tell as one of the premier legislation pieces and the feather in the cap of the Clinton administration about caring about homosexuals. Now, what did this do? Well, it actually said to the homosexuals, right, I care about you. I feel your pain, right? And it said to the military, screw you. You can't ask if they're gay, and they're not going to tell you, all right? So it pissed off the military, which Democrats love to do, let's face it. And it pissed off the population because, well, it wasn't really good legislation. And here's the kicker, it pissed off the homosexuals because they can't go out and pronounce, I'm gay! All right, they can't do that because they'll get kicked out for that reason. So it pissed off everyone, which shows you what good, moderate legislation does, right? It pleased nobody, but it made it look like the Democrats care about the gays, all right? We care about you. Don't you forget that, okay? So the hate crime is another one of those pieces of legislation that's, well, you know, I mean, it's obviously heterosexuals beat up the homosexuals. Don't worry about the gay gangs out there that are doing drive-by bitch slappings and hair pullings. Okay, those gangs, they care about the people. Don't worry about. There's no such thing as gay gangs. Not in this Democratic Party, anyway. Okay, I hope I made that clear. This is Liberal Ed. Have fun.